Hello, everyone. In this episode, we'll look at one more LLM application, the Municipal Bond Issuance and Regional Banking Health. Um, the Municipal Bond database is another interesting database that has a lot of interesting geographic characteristics, and that could be matched with the FDIC core report that also talks about and has information on regional banks. So, Um, so here is the idea. So the municipal bond issuance data um, is available, and the bank data also, as you have seen, is from FDIC. Okay, and the first step is to basically set up the OpenAI and Google Colab, and we need to parse through JSON. So we have this helper function, and then we'll load the municipal bond database I have it on my Google Drive, so I'm going to access from there. So there, um, the deal and series level uh, files. So we kind of need to load all of them. It's a fairly large data set, so it takes a while to do so. Okay, and then merging all this municipal bond data. Um, yeah, so how does the municipal bond data look like? You can look at the states like California, New York, Texas are popular states, and the issue type is the city is by far the most common city issuance type, and the use of proceeds like the general purpose education are fairly prominently used. And then over the years, the issuance volume, I guess there's a coverage deficiency, but here, since around 2000, we can see that there's a fair amount of activity going on, especially right before the crisis, it was fairly popular. So then the classifying the bonds, one could do, of course, by keyword search, the classical way of doing it. And here are some of the words for education purposes, school, university, college, and so forth. And you can do the classification based on that and then have it here. Okay. There's some limitation. A lot of them are other. Okay. And and the context, like by reading those purposes, one could get some meaning if we're a human. So we let the LLM to um, clarify the bond purposes. So the find purpose is the specific purpose category, and then the complexity score into the structure complexity, revenue stability, ESG relevance, street finance risk. So these kind of things can be basically um, asked to the ChatGPT, and then we could basically go through these bonds. Let's visualize it. So LM fine-grained purpose classification. So now it gets more detailed categories, K-12, affordable housing and such. Structure complexity. It's a bit coarse, but in general, it's somewhere in the middle, like 2 to 3. And then the revenue stability here and the ESG relevance. Um, so you can see there are a lot of interesting things that can be extracted actually from the municipal bond, the purposes. And compare with you can compare against the keyword and the LLM classification and see how they differ or are similar. Now that we have that, we can connect it to the FDIC um, data. So we have done it before, so I'm just gonna just be quick. So this shows the local banking database, largely the books of the bank. And here we pull it for several years. And here, and then let's link it to the FDIC data with the municipal bond database. So here is what we linked, and then we can take a look at how it looks like. So there's some muni issuance and the total bank asset relationship. I don't think there's too much relationship with the revenue bond. There's some, well, relationship between the number of muni issues and bank equity asset ratio. But you can also look at it in the heat map like this. And over the time series, one could see that, before the crisis, it was more popular and then it was a little decline. Um, and the profitability and the bond type mix, the revenue bond and geo bond, you can see here. The revenue bond has been here. And the bank sector um, consolidation is shown here. And then we can have a risk score. That is actually one of the things that LLM is superior to the keyword search. And you can see here, you can see a number of um, scores by the states here, isn't it? And also you can look at the yield spreads uh, with the complexity score. Finally, we can have like an analyst that makes basically municipal market briefing here. Okay. So this was just a simple example of how the Munibond data also could be parsed through the LLM to get more useful information. Okay. Thank you for watching this episode.